All right, welcome and good morning. Welcome to your Friday 10:30 45-minute bar class with Seattle Athletic Club. My dog is here. She's very excited, as you can see. So for today's class, all you need are those weights. Feel free to have a light set and a heavy set, and then that support, whether it's a chair, your countertop, the back of the couch, and then your mat. And we'll go ahead and get started. Let's find a comfortable seat. You can let the knees rest on top, the hands rest on top of the knees. Go ahead and close the eyes. Take a moment to just arrive in your space. Taking a big breath in through the nose. And exhaling, open mouth. Let's do one more like that. Big breath in. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. And go ahead and open the eyes and reach those arms all the way up. Let's find a twist over to the right. Growing tall through the crown of the head. Take a big breath in and exhale out. Inhale back through center and twist over to the left. Inhale here and exhale here. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Go ahead, cactus the elbows, baby back bend. Press the collarbones through the elbows. Hold it here. Squeeze shoulder blades together for 3, 2, 1. Lift the fingers up to the sky. Let's roll over ankles and knees. Find your way into your tabletop position. Wrists are under shoulders. Knees are under hips. Let's start with the cat-cow. Let the belly drop. Tailbone, collarbone lift. And then press the floor away. Eyes to thighs. Go ahead and take a few rounds right here. Just warming up through the belly and through the back. Finding that breath, moving through the body. Let's take one more full round. And then we come back, neutral tabletop. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Making that triangle shape, begin to pedal out through the knees, move the head. Any movement that feels intuitive to you. Then we'll find some stillness here. Take a look at the hands. Right foot takes a big step forward. Let's hold a low lunge. We'll drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and sweep the fingers all the way up. Let's just hold here, getting that nice big stretch through the hip flexors. You might even take a little pulse forward and back to get a little deeper into that stretch. A little bit of dynamic movement through the muscles. And then hands will frame that front foot, half splits. That leg goes straight, hips go back. Point and flex through the toes. You might even wiggle the hips side to side. Just notice where that stretch is going to shift and change in your body. And go ahead and come back into the low lunge. You'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Left hand stays down, right arm's going to lift up, twisted lunge. Take a breath in and a breath out. Go ahead, drop the right hand, walk the hands between the feet, wide leg forward fold. Let the head, shoulders, neck be heavy. Take a big breath in and big breath out. Finding a low lunge to the back of the room. Your left foot will be in front this time. Let's go ahead and drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and sweep the fingers high. Find that same little pulse, forward and back, getting deep into that stretch. And the hands will frame the left foot, half split, shift it back. Point and flex through the toes. Move the hips side to side. And go ahead, come back into the low lunge. You'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Right arm stays down, left arm reaches up, twisted lunge. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. Drop the left hand. Walk the hands between the feet, wide leg forward fold. Take a big breath in and big breath out. Continue walking those hands to the front of the mat, and let's just step it back into a high plank position. High plank position here. Let's just begin to rock the body forward and back, forward and back. It's like we're pointing and flexing those toes. Think about finding a slight cat spine here. Press the shoulder blades up to the sky. then don't forget about the lower belly. Hug belly to spine like you're wearing a seat belt. We're here for 5, 4. Let's hold it center. 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it right here, holding high plank. Your left hand will touch right shoulder, and then open up to side plank. Come back through middle, and you switch. Right palm, left shoulder, open up, side plank, and continue side to side. Make sure you really separate those two movements out. Tap the shoulder first, and then rotate open into that side plank. Coming back through center first. Nice job. Just moving side to side here. Make sure you're still breathing. Starting to build some heat through the body. Let's go ahead and take 4 on each side. Halfway there. 2 more each side. And then we'll hold the high plank. Last one, and just hold that high plank here. Let's find those toe taps. Left toe, right toe. You'll feel that outer part of the glute turn on here. Nice job. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. You'll walk the right knee under the hip, left knee under the hip, step the right foot and left foot. Let's go ahead and find the turbo table. Nice job. Knees stay hovering. Just the legs are moving. All right, so we're going to link those two movements. In 3, 2, and 1. We'll tap out each side. Step forward, forward, back, back. Tap, tap, forward, forward, back, back. And you've got it. Doesn't really matter which leg is leading. Starting to really feel that core turning on here. Nice job. We're here for 8, 7. Keep breathing. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. High plank. Let's drop down to the forearms here and find those hip dips. Roll the right hip down and the left hip down. Feel that twisting motion through your obliques, through the waistline. Let's do 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Drop onto your belly and make sure you have plenty of room out in front of you to stretch the hands out. We'll drop the forehead down, untuck the toes, take a big breath in, and open mouth, exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, let's lift just the upper body. Chest and arms lift up and tap down. Finding that upper body lift. Nice work. I want you to see if you can press your hip bones down. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Working on that upper back, the middle back. Keep that breath going. For 10, 8. Let's hold it high. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it high here. Lift the right leg, then the left leg. Just one leg at a time. The upper body stays lifted. Reach the fingers forward. Can you lift the chest a little higher? One leg at a time. You've got it. We're going to add in everything, lifting the arms and the legs in 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower down and lift everything up. Nice job. Working the backside of the core. Let's hold it high in 5, 4, 3, 2, And one, hold it high. Left hand reaches back and forward. Right arm back and forward. Everything stays lifted the entire time. Squeeze the glutes. Nice work. We're almost through. Let's do this for 10. 8. Keep going. For 6. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Let's relax it down. Bend the knees, windshield wiper side to side. Beautiful work. Take a big breath in and exhale out. You'll press up onto all fours. Let's just take a quick child's pose, hips to heels. Let the forehead melt down. Just taking a big breath in and big breath out. And then in your own time, we're gonna make our way all the way to stand. We're gonna start off today by focusing on the legs and the glutes. So go ahead and bring that support in front of your mat. And then have just one of those light weights nearby. We won't need it quite yet. But getting started, come about forearms distance away from your surface. Hands can be pressing down, or you can come to forearms here. Walk those legs back and bend both knees. All right, so we're gonna start, this left leg is going to come to the diagonal back behind you. And notice if your hips rotate open and see if you can close them back down. Go ahead and find a generous bend to the standing leg. That will stay bent the entire time. All right, so left leg is going to lift, elbow to knee to elbow, then send it back diagonal. We lift and squeeze, send back diagonal. So notice that right leg stays pretty bent the entire time. Even though that left leg is the one moving, you're going to start to feel that right leg doing most of the work. So you can be on the forearms or on the palms, really whatever feels best to you. Bringing that knee close towards the elbow. Nice job. Tapping back diagonal, almost like a curtsy lunge, which we're going to find later on. Starting to feel that heat building in the right booty. You've got it. Really see if you can make contact with that knee to elbow. You're gonna get some bonus oblique action. Getting that big, big squeeze. Keep the breath flowing here. Nice job. Keep the bend in that right knee the entire time. Hug the belly up and in, just like high plank. Beautiful work. All right, so we're gonna hold it low. Left leg at the diagonal in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's hold it at diagonal, tuck the toes, and find that little curtsy lunge. Bend and press, bend and press. So a couple things to make note of here. Notice if the hips are starting to rotate open to the left, make sure you draw them closed to face your support. Most of the weight is still in the right foot. Left toes are just there for balance. Really starting to feel that right leg working for you. Nice job. Let's hold it low in 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. We have a change coming our way in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it low. This left knee comes behind, tap the right, and send it back. Let's tap, extend. So that left leg is tapping at the right diagonal, and then making contact behind the standing knee. You tap, extend, tap, extend. Can you bend that right knee just a little more? Feel that heat building. We're not here forever. Let's do 10. Keep breathing for 8. Let's keep the knees touching in 6, 5. Hold the squeeze in 2 and 1. Hold it here, just tiny pulses down for 10. 6, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stand on up and grab onto that weight that you have nearby. That weight is going to come behind the right leg, so we're switching out legs. Go ahead and squeeze the heel to booty. Let's find a hinge forward, soft bend to the standing leg. And from here, we're gonna stamp it back for 2, come knee to knee for 2. Stamp it back for 2, knee to knee for 2. All right, so really getting into that right leg. In that first sequence, that leg was only pretty much standing still, but should have been feeling lots of work going on there. We're just continuing that work through the right booty, hamstring. That weight is totally optional. At any point, you're always welcome to set it off to the side. Make sure you keep a tight squeeze of the heel to booty so the weight doesn't come crashing down. Nice job. Really lifting up till you feel that booty squeeze and slowly coming back down. Important thing, standing leg stays bent so that we don't lock out through those joints. Nice work here. Hug the belly in and find your breath. All right, we're gonna hold it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back. Squeeze the heel to booty, point the toes, and find a tiny poke. So from that highest lift, that's where we find that tiny poke. Nice work. Hold that lift in 5. We'll take the scorpion tail in 3, 2, 1. Scorpion tail, so leg stays the same. You just turn the knee out, bring it back center. Turn the knee out and center. So the hips stay square to that support in front of you. You're just finding external rotation through the hip joint. Toes stay pointed. Hold the highest lift as you turn it out. Bring it in. Nice job. We hold the scorpion tail in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the scorpion tail and find a pulse. The leg pulses up to the sky. It's like you're lifting the entire outside of the right leg up, up, up. This is where we finish out here. Actually, we have a few more changes coming up and then we'll be done with this side. Let's hold it high in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high here. Big breath in, big breath out. And you're gonna bring the knees together. The knees point straight forward. Go ahead and flex the foot, squeeze the weight towards the heel. And let's take a fire hydrant. Let's open out to the side and bring it together. So we open out and close it down shut. That knee opens towards the right side of your room. Starting to get into that left leg as it starts to feel the work. Nice job. We hold it high in 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm just spinning around here. Keep doing what you're doing. Hold it high in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You hold it high. Find a tiny pulse up and down. Little lift, little lower. Just a hold. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high. Lift 1 inch higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come back to center. You can remove that weight. Stand up tall. Give yourself a little shimmy and a shake. And we're gonna do everything we did on the other side. So go ahead and have that support in front of you. You can have the hands or the forearms resting down. Let's go ahead, bend both knees. This time this right leg comes to the left diagonal. Let's re-square the hips towards the support. Left knee stays bent the entire time. Bring the right knee, tap the elbow, send it back diagonal. Cap it up and lift, send back diagonal. Nice job. So really trying to get that knee to tap the elbow. It's going to recruit more of that oblique work. Nice work. Really getting into the left leg, even though the right leg is the one that's moving. Finding that breath. You've got it. Getting that booty work out of the way, right away today. Keep that breath going. Press the left foot down as hard as you can into that mat. All right, we're gonna hold it at the diagonal in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and when we hold it at the diagonal, tuck the toes under for some support, re-square the hips. Let's find the curtsy lunge. We just bend, extend, bend, extend. Nice work. So the legs never go completely straight. We want to keep that action, that tension in the legs the entire time. Your right toes are really there for balance. Most of the weight is in the left foot. Hip bones are square to the support in front of you. Beautiful. All right, we have a change coming our way. Let's hold it low in 5, in 4. We do that knee tap in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Tap behind the knee and send it back. We tap, extend. So the right knee taps the back of the left and then send it back. Make sure the knee has a generous bend to it. Really feeling the work. We just have this and that final pulse before we switch it out. We're here for 6. Let's hold the knees together in 5, 4. Let's pulse it down in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it here. Tiny pulses down for 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand it up. Grab onto that weight. That weight is going to come behind the left knee this time. Finding that hinge forward of the torso. Bring the knees together. Generous bend to the standing leg. Hug the belly up and in. Let's start with that. Press it back. And come knee to knee. We press the foot up, 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 and come knee to knee. So only lifting as high as you can to feel that booty squeeze. We don't want to start arching the back, right? That's never going to feel good in the long run. Only lifting as high as you can go without arching the back. Nice work. Moving nice and slow and controlled today. Using muscle, not momentum, to get that foot up. And don't forget to bend the standing leg. Beautiful. Resisting gravity, finding that slow lower. Let's hold it high in 5. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and when we hold it high, point the toes, tiny poke to lift. Generous bend to the standing leg is going to help you out a lot here. Let's hold it high in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scorpion tail. That knee opens out and comes back to center. You can also think about that left foot dropping behind the right booty and then coming behind the left butt cheek. Those hips stay square to the front of your support the entire time. Rotate out and in, out and in. Nice work. Let's hold the scorpion tail in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the scorpion tail. Pulse the thigh up to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the knees together. Let's finish out with that fire hydrant. Flex the foot, open out to the side, and close it down. So I'm just spinning around. You stay where you are. We open out to the side, close the thighs together. This is it. We just have a pulse and a hold after this. Let's hold it high in 5. Pulse it up in 4. Nice work for 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it high. Tiny up, tiny down. Just a final hold. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high. Big breath in. Big breath out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Remove that weight and give those hips a little shimmy and shake. Nice job. You're welcome to take a figure 4 stretch if that's what you need right here. Crossing one ankle over the thigh, sitting down and back. You might even wiggle the hips side to side. Stay for a breath or 2, and then you'll just switch out legs before we move on. Nice work. And go ahead and stand all the way up. You can slide that support out of the way. Go ahead and grab onto those weights. Getting into some shoulder work. Let's find a wide second position. Heels in, toes out, about 3 to 4 feet between the heels. We'll find a nice deep bend. Make sure the knees stack over the ankles. Press the inner thighs back behind you. Let's just start with an upright row. We're going to lift it up for 2, slide down for 2. So I want you to think about both parts of this movement are where the work is happening. It's like you're moving through mud as you lift and really pressing down with some force as you lower down. Nice work. See if you can sit 2 inches lower through the legs. We lift it up and drag it down. Nice work. So notice if those shoulders start to come up with you. Press them away from the ears. Nice job. All right, so we're going to add on to this movement here. We lift it up, slide it forward, bring it in, and drop it down. Lift it up, press it forward, bring it in, and drop it down. So each time you drop the weight, see if you can find a little deeper bend to the legs. We lift it up, slide it forward, bring it in, see if you can pulse it down. Nice work. Finding that little combo here. Breathing in and out. All right, we're gonna keep those weights out in front of us in 5, 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Weights in front of us. Let's open out to the side and bring it back to center. Find a little pulse. Open out wide and pulse it into center. A tiny lift as you open out, big lower as you bring it forward. Nice job. Try to keep those arms in one plane as you work. Nice job. All right, we're gonna keep those weights in front of us in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. We hold it here, lift the arms all the way up overhead, and then bring them all the way back down. So we lift it straight up, 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 over shoulders, and bring it down, down, down. Let's add in the legs. Let's stand all the way up and slide all the way down. So as we work here in that wide squat with the arm lift, we're asking our core to do a lot of work here. You'll feel the belly engage as you try to lift those weights forward and overhead. Think about squeezing the booty as you stand up nice and tall. The legs can go all the way straight here. Nice work. Let's hold the arms up overhead in 3, in 2, and when we hold it here, arms straight up overhead, just the legs. We lower down, lift it up. Working that overhead wide squat. Nice work. For 8, 6, let's hold it low in 5, 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it low here. Lift the right heel, drop it down, just the right. Let's add in the right arm as well. We drop and lift. So drop the arm as you lift the heel. Left arm stays up overhead. Beautiful. We keep the heel up, arm out in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it here. Tiny pulses down. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Pulse the thumb towards the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel, lift the arm, other side. Left heel goes up and down, up and down. Add in the arm when you're ready. Heel goes up, arm goes out, and continue on. Single arm, single leg. Let's keep the heel up, arm out in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. We hold it here, pulse the legs. Heel is up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, just pulse the thumb to the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go up, heel goes down. Let's bring the weights into heart center. Tiny pulses down from here. Nice job. Hold it low in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just take a twist over to the right, over to the left. Getting into the obliques here, a little bit of standing core. We're going to add on, so listen for the change. Twist over to the right, open out the weights wide, together, center, left, arms wide, together, and continue on. Nice work. Finding that rotation. Arms go out really wide, like you're about to give someone a really big hug here. Nice work. Holding the deepest bend through the thighs. Let's do 3 more each side. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. Go ahead, stand all the way up. Let's toe heel the feet in together. We're going to make our way down to the mat. Go ahead and grab onto a heavier set of weights if you have them. If not, no big deal. You can use that lighter set. We're going to do some triceps in a bridge position. So go ahead and bring one weight into each hand. Right away, let's go ahead and lift the hips on up. You're going to take the weights straight up, bring the weights to touch. Then you're going to shift them back behind you. From here, go ahead, bend the elbows, tap the weights to the floor, and lift right back up. Nice work. So starting to get into the back side of the arms here. Remember, your arms are reaching back first and then dropping to the floor. So the weights are not stacked straight up overhead. We're literally reaching them behind us and then working that tricep work from here. I want you to think about pressing the weights in towards each other as hard as you can. The booty stays lifted the entire time. Think about snapping the belly button towards the spine. Nice job. Let's go ahead and layer in some work with the lower body with this. So you're gonna drop the booty down as you drop the weights. Press everything back up. We drop it down and lift it up. Really feeling the tricep action here. Nice work. All right, so you're welcome to continue with this variation with both feet to the floor. Otherwise, you're gonna pause at the top, lift the left toes up to the sky, and work with a single leg bridge. We drop it down, tricep work, booty touches, and press it up. Just going to get into the legs in a slightly more challenging way. Nice job. And if toes to the sky feels a little challenging, you can always find a figure 4. That's a great intermediate variation here. Still get that single leg work, but a little bit more supportive. Nice job. Let's do 8, 7, 6. We're gonna switch out legs if you went there in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top, just switch out legs. Your toe can either go to the sky, drop it down, press it up, or find the figure 4 legs. Either way, let's try a single leg variation. Feeling those triceps, working hard. Let's be here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead, lower down and set those weights off to the side. We're going to stick with that bridge position. Take the hands out by the hips to start. Let's lift the booty just an inch or 2 off the ground, so it's not a super tall bridge, just a really low one. We're going to focus on the core a little bit more here. So from here, let's go ahead and take the hands behind the head, lift the left toes up to the sky, and then take that right arm. Actually, you're going to take your left arm out to the side. Booty stays lifted. Go ahead and find a twist. We lift it up, twist right elbow towards the left thigh, and then lower back down. Let's lift up, twist, crunch, lower it down. All right, so Booty is lifted at least an inch off the floor as we find the twisted crunch. If that starts to become too intense, then you can drop the booty down to the floor. You'll still get that great core work. But if you're looking for that extra challenge, booty stays lifted as you twist crunch. Really feel the oblique working. Nice work. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's hold the twist crunch in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Just tiny pulses up. Tiny twist crunch here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center and we switch. Left hand behind the head, right arm goes out. Lift the booty 2 inches off the floor. Right toes to the sky. Let's find the twist crunch here. Opposite elbow towards opposite thigh. We twist crunch here. Nice work. Feel that oblique squeeze. We're here for 8. Let's hold those twist crunch in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Tiny, tiny pulse it. Tiny twist crunch, twist squeeze for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower down. Come back to center here. Bring both feet to the ground. And let's find a reverse tabletop. So the knees stack over the hips. Let's go ahead and bring both hands behind the head. Lift the chest up. We crunch it up for 2 and bring it down for 2. We lift it up for 2 and down for 2. Let's keep the chest and elbows out really wide. Think about pressing the back of the head into the palms. Think about the belly doing most of the work here. Feel that little tremble and shake. Press the low back into the ground. Nice work. All right, so options here. Step 1, you'll continue with this variation. Step 2, you're going to bring the elbows in to frame your face. Bring the elbows to knee, lift the tailbone off the ground, and then send everything out long. You'll curl into a tiny tight ball, lift the booty off the mat, and send it out long. Nice work. Those legs extend at that diagonal. Finding that little reverse crunch as you come to midline, tailbone will lift off. Nice job. Breathing in, breathing out. Really feeling that core working hard. We're here for 6, 5, let's hold it center, and 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it center, hold it here. And then lower the head down to the mat and lift the toes straight up to the sky. From here, you're going to drop that right leg to hover and then lift back up. Left leg drops down and lift back up. Think about pressing that low back into the floor. So straight legs, if that is not an option for you, you can always take bent knees and work with the toe taps. That is also a great variation. We're hitting that low belly, the transverse abdominis here. Finding your challenge here today. Nice work. If you're taking straight legs, the legs will not touch the floor. You come really close and then lift right back up. Nice work. We're here for 10, 9, last 8, 7, hold it high in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high right here. Lift the fingers towards the toes, tiny lift up. See if you can lift the shoulder blades off the ground. Legs are straight or legs are bent as we lift. Nice job. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're done. Hug the knees in. A gentle rock side to side. Beautiful job today. Let's go ahead and take a big stretch out, nice and long. Getting some space through the belly. Let the muscles of the core relax. Taking an inhale through the nose. And exhale, open mouth. From here, let's go ahead and hug the right knee to chest. Bring the palms to the shin. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Then we'll take a spinal twist. Knee goes across over to the left. Take a look over the right. And just let the twist be easy here. There's no need to press the shoulder or the knee to the ground. Just letting the body twist as it will. Let's take a breath in and a breath out. Come back through center. Let's hug both knees in just to reset. And then send the right leg out nice and long. Keep the left knee in, hug it in. Spinal twist. Knee goes across to the right. Let's switch our gaze over to the left. Letting this twist be easy and relaxed. And then you'll come back to center, hug everything in towards the chest. Begin to rock and roll, forward and back, until you can get enough momentum to rise up into a comfortable seat. From here, let's take the right leg out nice and wide. Left foot to the inseam. Right forearm down, left hand to heart. Let's open the chest first. And then lift the arm up. And then reach it over. Big side stretch. See if you can rotate open through the collarbones just a little more. Let's take a big breath in. And big breath out. Turn the chest to face the right toes. You could bend the knee a lot as you find your forward fold. Continue to re-square the shoulders to face towards the ankle. Let the head be heavy. Let's take 2 breaths here. And we'll rise on up and take the other side. Left leg goes out wide, left forearm down. Right hand to heart, let's open the chest. Lift the arm up and then reach it over. Let's spin open through the collarbones, create space through the chest. Take a big breath in and big breath out. Turning the chest to face the toes. You can bend the knee a lot, find a forward fold. Continue to re-square the shoulders to face the ankle as you breathe. And rising on up, go ahead and just find a comfortable seat. We'll take the left arm across the chest, scoop it up with the right, press the shoulder away, just getting a quick upper body stretch in. Then you'll take that palm, drop it between shoulder blades. You can gently press the elbow down. Think about pressing the chest up. And then one more on the left side. You'll take the knuckles of the hand to the low back and just gently pull the forearm or the elbow forward, getting a nice stretch through the back of the arm. And we switch sides. That right arm will come across the chest, press shoulder away. Take the palm between shoulder blades, press elbow down as you lift the chest up. And then take the knuckles of the hand to the low back and gently pull the forearm, the elbow forward as you press the shoulder away from you. And then release, come back to center. Inhale, shoulders to ears, and then back down. Let's just take a couple of shoulder rolls here. And then just switch directions with those big rolls. Inhale, those arms reach all the way up to the top. Exhale, cactus the elbows, lift the chest. Continue to drag the elbows down, 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 and sweep hands to heart. Perhaps you close the eyes and take a moment to thank yourself for making the time to be present and for all that hard work today. We'll take a round of breath to close out. Let's take an inhale through the nose. And open mouth exhale. Once again, my name is Alyssa, Seattle Athletic Club. Thank you all so much for choosing to do your bar workout with me, and I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous start to your Friday, start to your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much.